Being married is hard, right? And you've got to work at it all the time. And what I've done is I've actually found a way of being married that helps me to make sense of it. Okay, what I do is I treat my marriage as though it's politics. Because there is a lot of politics in a marriage, a lot of politics in relationships. Politics is about giving, taking, compromise. Marriage is the same. I give, she takes, I compromise. But it's more than that. It's more than that. In our marriage, my wife and I, we have opinion polls. Right? Like, I'll wake up in the morning, I'll try and throw a leg over, she'll tell me to piss off, I'll run a quick opinion poll. Can I put up with this shit for another day? 51% yes. I think you are hanging on by a thread, bitch. Small swing in a marginal electorate and you are out the fucking door. She has her own opinion polls. I recently came second in a two-husband preferred. Got beaten by Clive Palmer, so that's not good. Politics in marriage works like this, right? In my marriage, I am the Prime Minister. I am the leader. My wife spends all the money, that makes her the treasurer. Then you got my mates. That is my front bench. That is my cabinet. That's where the ideas come from. Her mates, opposition front bench. That's where the shit starts, right there. Mother-in-law, leader of the opposition. So politics in marriage works like this. My front bench come to me with an idea. They say, Mick, Friday night footy at the MCG, we are going to go, we are going to get fucking blind. After the footy, we're going to go down to the casino, we're going to get even blinder, we're going to win a stack of money, we're going to take that down to King Street, we're going to go to a strip club, and we're all going to get lap dances. And I think, all right, that sounds like good policy to me. So we approached the Treasurer for some money to fund that policy. And you can't tell her exactly what you're doing, right? You just have to say, look, we need some money for a boys' night out. Treasurer says, sorry, no money in the budget this month for a boys' night out. And you think, fucking come on. Take some money out of housing. Treasurer says, we've spent the housing budget this month, we're getting new curtains. And you think, hold on a second, I'm the Prime Minister, no one spoke to me about new curtains. And the Treasurer says, well, I've spoken to the opposition front bench and the Leader of the Opposition, they all agree we need new curtains. And you think, oh, you got bipartisan support, well done for you. Well, may you say, God save the boys' night out, because nothing will save the Treasurer's new curtains. This is the boys' night out we had to have. No Australian male should be living in breast poverty in the year 2014. We're going to have our boys' night out, even if it puts the budget into deficit, because we need a stimulus. So you take your credit card, you have your boys' night out, you wake up the next morning, the Treasurer rolls over and says, what happened last night? And you think, hello, Parliament's open. It's question time. So you say, I'd love to tell you what happened last night, but according to the Freedom of Information Act, that is classified for 25 years. That's a state secret. We've got a gag order on that. But of course, one of your front bench is always trying to get cosy with a member of the opposition front bench so the word spreads around. That's called a leak. Then you start sleeping with the Treasurer's sister. Yeah, that's a big no-no in Parliament. That's called crossing the floor. Treasurer finds out you've been sleeping with her sister. She gets all upset. She's in your face. She's like, what are you doing sleeping with my sister for? I thought we were married. What about our marriage vows? Sickness, health, forsaking all others. And you say, babe, that was an election year. I made a lot of promises back then.